Before I joined Leap, I felt very frustrated and stuck. It caused me to not have a sense that there was much of a future. I figured, well, I've done consulting before, now I'm an employee, maybe I should just stay safe. It's not a great headspace to be in. I joined Leap, and within 3 weeks, I had already made my money back on the decision to join Leap, and it just got better from there. I almost didn't join Leap because I was nervous about the unknown. And when you're in a place where you're feeling stuck, the unknown is scary. So I almost didn't do it because I almost stayed with the familiar. And from the first Zoom call, I was hooked. It erased all of my fears and trepidations, and it replaced them with very good tools, conversation, and community that I needed. And I didn't realize I needed it so badly until I was in it.
Before I joined Leap, I felt stuck. I did not know how to advance my career or resolve some challenges I was having. But after I joined Leap, I discovered some of the challenges that I was facing. They're just a normal course of your career. After I joined Leap, I started working with some of the coaches, Ilana and others, realized what it takes to get to the next level, the mindset. Initially, I wasn't looking to make any leap or change. It was more of personal learning. But within about 6 months, I was able to land on 2 different roles, one on the startup, one established company. And I chose a more established Fortune 50 company, and I landed a VP of digital role. Being part of Leap makes me feel that I belong to a community. It's really a community that is non-judgmental, motivates and supports you to the next level that you want to be.
Before I joined Leap, I felt confused, scared, very unsure what the future held. And all of those things together brought me to disappointed in myself and what I thought that I could achieve and where I was, and overall just kind of down. But I took the risk and joined Leap, and within 3 months, I am now back on top of my entrepreneurial career, building an international team and raising capital like I've never raised before. I almost didn't join Leap because I wasn't sure if it was right for me and my family financially at the time. But I'm glad that I did, and I took that risk because it's given me so much more than I ever could have dreamed of. Being a part of Leap makes me feel empowered, ready, absolutely sure of what I'm doing next. It's an incredible feeling to know that you can step out the door in the morning and know exactly what you want from life and how to get it.
Before I joined Leap, I was very frustrated with where my career had gotten. I had been successful, but I was not achieving the success that I knew I could in today. I joined Leap, and in less than 3 months, I moved from a senior VP at a small company that wasn't going anywhere to being CEO of a company that actually has a future. I almost didn't join Leap because it's expensive, but it's worth every penny. I'm glad I pulled the trigger because all the results I've gotten in such a short amount of time, it was less than 3 months to go from VP to CEO, and now that I continue to apply these lessons, there's no limit to what I'm going to do in the future. Being a part of Leap makes me feel exceptional. Being with this group has clearly put me in a group of people that help me accelerate and launch forward in my career.
Before I joined Leap, I felt lost, broken a little bit, and that I had done something wrong. After I joined Leap, I had got my confidence back. I had found who I was and got put back together. I almost didn't join Leap because I wasn't sure that I could come back from the place that I was in. I didn't think that anyone would be able to help me. Being a part of Leap makes me feel that I belong to something greater than myself, but also that the possibility for what I can achieve is unlimited.
Before joining Leap, I really felt lost, just lost, just didn't know where I was going next. You know, I was stepped out of this job I'd been very comfortable in for a very long time, and was trying to figure out where to go next, even what were the opportunities, and having, you know, didn't even quite know what the menu would look like, and having just a guide take me through that made all the difference. So I joined Leap in December. By 30 days later, in the beginning of February, I had a job as a CTO at an awesome startup in downtown Seattle that I'm having a blast at. It's only a phone call away to get great advice on anything from my current role to, you know, anything I might want to do in the future.
Before I joined Leap, I felt confident, but only to a certain extent. In many ways, I felt like my competence wasn't fully recognized. In many ways, I felt like I had achieved a lot in my career, but not to the fullest extent of my potential. But I'm happy to report that in the last 6 months, since I joined Leap, my company has experienced a definitive turnaround. We have achieved a stock price gain up to about 180% in this period, and sky's the limit. I only see success for us going forward. Being a part of Leap makes me feel like I can do anything. I feel completely supported. I know that I have friends all around the world. I have a network that really constitutes everything you could ever dream a network to be. They continue to make me a better person and a better professional, and that's a consequence of being part of this incredible organization.
So I joined Leap, and within just a few short weeks, I was able to get the clarity that I was seeking. There are so many great exercises and things that help you really dig deep and understand not only where you are, but where you want to leap to next. I couldn't believe the value that I got out of the program after just a few short weeks. Being a part of Leap makes me feel excited because not only do I have a great new community, I also have tools, skill sets, and executive coaching that really helps me be my best every single day.
When I joined Leap, I remember being on my first couple of meetings with everyone and really struggling with the fact that I didn't have clarity. But within a couple of weeks, after working through the process and talking with everybody, talking with Sue and Ilana and Gina and everyone involved, clarity just kicked in. And it was stronger than I could have imagined. Being part of Leap makes me feel sometimes overwhelmed, sometimes more excited than I've been, but really clear about where I'm heading, where I need to go, and the steps I need to take to get there.
Before I joined Leap, I felt really burnt out, honestly. I really thought I was at the end of the road. I was debating leaving my career. I was debating leaving the workforce. I thought I needed a significant amount of time off between jobs. I joined Leap and probably, I think it was within 2 to 3 months, I had an offer for a new interim role. So that was really exciting. I took the interim role and that ended, and now I'm getting another role. I'm no longer feeling burnt out. I'm no longer feeling depleted. I'm really excited about the work that I'm doing. I've been promoted. I've gotten multiple raises. So life is pretty good right now. Being a part of Leap makes me feel like I am part of a network that is here to cheer me on and support me and push me out of my comfort zone, quite frankly.
Before joining Leap, I felt lost. I did not have the vision to visualize what all opportunities lie ahead. So that was making me feel like I was stuck. I was in my own zone. I almost didn't join Leap because I was nervous about how would it pan out. I didn't even know Ilana. I just saw a brief video and her website. So I joined Leap about 2 years back. Within a span of 3 to 4 months, I already saw a huge shift in myself, in the way I'm portraying myself, in my messaging, and it helped me open a lot of doors. Started doing advisory, I got invited to a board position. There were countless opportunities which I came across even outside of my day-to-day work. Being a part of Leap makes me feel energized and ecstatic, and I would highly recommend again sign up.
Before I joined Leap, I felt stuck, demotivated, and confused. So I joined Leap, and within, I would say 2 months, the whole mindset shifted, and I feel a lot more confident. And now I know what's possible, what's not, and I know what I need to go and get. Being a part of Leap makes me feel like nothing is impossible. There is a support system that I can, fall back to. Anything that I'm stuck in, I know that Ilana and team will always be there.